Hey y'all. I just wanted to get on here and talk about the last week I've had and some of the discoveries I've made along the way. So last week was my kids' spring break, and we went to visit one of my very best friends and favorite people in the whole world in Melbourne, Florida. And it was interesting. I was so excited to go. Like, I want to go all the time. Of course, it's by the beach too, which is really nice. We had a really nice beach day. So I was really excited to go. And then when it came time to go, some interesting feelings started coming in. And so I went with my two youngest kids, and my husband and my oldest son stayed home because my husband had to work. My oldest son wanted to do like baseball games and stuff, so it was me and the littles that went. And so I was leaning into these feelings that I was having and trying to figure out, why, if I'm going to this place that I want to go to have fun, why am I feeling like guilty or just generally not settled? Anxiety, worry, I guess. Worry that I can't drive. Just kind of wanting to be in two places at once. And then I recognized that it was like codependency creeping back up. And the more that I went into that, the more I realized that it's related to lack, which I've also been digging deep with lack recently. So it's like a lack of being enough, a lack of safety on your own. And so I started, digging deeper, getting curiouser and curiouser. And it's like, as a female raised in the 90s, I don't know if I'm alone here or if, in the majority or whatnot, but the way it was, like, it wasn't like fear was shoved down, like, be afraid, but like you couldn't go anywhere alone. Like, you always need a friend. Watch out for the strangers that are going to give you candy. And I feel like, for boys it was probably similar too, but for women it's like there's just this fear of being on your own that's kind of ingrained into you in very subtle ways that are deep in the subconscious and conscious. But I don't know, like, it wasn't until 4 years ago that I would go out on my own. And whenever I did, it was really scary. Like, I was scared somebody was going to attack me or something, And then I did it, and nobody attacked me, and everything was fine. So, going out alone is something to test your codependency levels. Maybe. I don't know. But it's really just like a lack of safety on my own, a lack of confidence that I'll know where to go. And so, I started doing more things on my own, because before that, I always pretty much had my husband with me or like a close friend, and we'd kind of meander and stuff. But like, I didn't trust my inner guidance. I didn't trust the world around me, really. a lot of fear. So they're intertwined, lack and codependency. And they pop up in really interesting spaces in time. So I found myself at the very beginning of the trip, like all I wanted to do was be there and enjoy it. Like, it seems in this loop that I'm in here that when I'm looking forward to something, I'm enjoying it, and then whenever I'm looking back on something, the memory of it, I remember it fondly. But when I'm in the moment, there's like angst. Like, I need to be somewhere else, wherever it is. If I'm home, I want to be there. If I'm there, I want to be here, sort of thing. So I know that it's a matter of bringing myself back to the present, feeling the feeling, because you can't, well, you could just make it go away, but then it will come back. So feeling it, being curious about it, where did it come from? And it's like, oh, it makes total sense why I would feel this way, you know? And then I reminded myself that I am safe. And everything is okay. I am allowed to be there. I'm allowed to be having fun. I am safe. I trust myself. And then the anxiety kind of dissipated and I enjoyed myself. It was a really good week. But yeah, I just wanted to share that little story. Thanks for listening. Bye.